can we get a mic check from you just to make sure the sound?
Okay, DJ. Here we go.
Okay, DJ Duarte. Do you have a goal for your overall rating for the end of this year?
I want to be the best. So I want to be good. I want to leave a legacy, especially, you know.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Knicks. For the Chicago Bulls, the first round wasn't easy. Took them 6 games to advance. They powered through some adversity and made big plays when they had to. But now, the hill becomes steeper to climb. Knicks, Bulls, Game 1 Conference Semifinals up next. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Ferguson out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for New York, we got R.J. Barrett. Rashawn Holmes out there with Toppin. Then it's Junior. Down low. Here's Holmes. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Outside DeRozan. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good work there as it goes.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. And it's Vucevic missing. There at the pass to Toppin. To the paint, here's Griffin. Holmes trying to free himself up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he gets the bucket.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
And Griffin, here we go. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's White. Ferguson, that one misses. So New York will take it the other way. To the middle. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Bean passes to Vucevic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And White with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. Great ball movement there.
Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here. Bean passes to Vucevic. Outside, White. Here's DeRozan. Passes it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Bulls making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Now, here's Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Bell passes to Griffin. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. He lobs it up.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Griffin inside. Ordered by Levine.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk.
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The pass to White. Pass to Ferguson. And here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A different look for New York. Kevin Knox comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Clark in for Junior. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Reggie Bullock comes in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Now here's Bullock. Following the miss by Obi Toppin. Bullock kicks to Ferguson. Pass to Hughes. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Clark. Passes it to Bell. Toppin with it. Shoots over Bradley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shooting two.
Free throw is good by Toppin. And New York making a change. Lowry's checked in. Good on both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Satoransky looking around. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Knox. Shoots the three. Lowry, good.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own three on the other end. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
We should have energy. We should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired up there. We should be the most conditioned team. We should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Lowry. Keller's out there with Knox. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot. There the group. New York will start the second. Now here is Lowry following the miss by DeRozan. The baseline J. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Holmes got his second bucket of the game to go. Bulls trail by 3. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bullock with it. He's against Clark. Count it. Good. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right side Lowry uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 5.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Bradley against Holmes. Bradley can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hornets, was outstanding. He finished with 32 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. Looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And here are the Knicks now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. For New York, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Ferguson's checked in for the Bulls. Griffin hits them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Zach LaVine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And there's Toppin on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 3. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Chicago. There's LaVine, and then LaVine with the jam.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
And Griffin, here we go. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to White. There's 1:26 left in the first half. New York leading by 3. It's stolen by DeRozan. White, good. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
New York calls timeout. Thomas checked in for Junior. It's a tie game in New York. And now we'll send it over to David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. You're back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. DeRozan out there, Ferguson, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Chicago's got fewer than half of their 3 points to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes it to Levine. Softly drops in the floor. Levine's got 9.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Now here's Griffin. 20 points for him.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good. Here's White. Following the score by New York. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. Over Benner. Second shot opportunity, and Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And Holmes now, top of the key. And here is Toppin. Outside for Griffin. Clock at 4. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish that level of authority.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Griffin's got 26 points. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Levine. Pass to White. High post shot. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Ferguson. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For the Knicks, Bell is checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Knox in for Toppin. For New York, they've gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was intended for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Satoransky's checked in for White. Passes to Satoransky.
A versatile guard, the team-first attitude Satoransky plays with is also admirable.
Joseph shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. The free throw drops for Vucevic. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now the pass to Bell. To the paint. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Nice pass, and that's something Bell works on every day. If he can't facilitate and given the opportunity, he becomes a liability for this offense.
There's a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Satoransky. 5 on the clock. He gets puts it in there. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the night.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Griffin. Hughes against Thomas. He kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Knox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Griffin. Here's Bell. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bell's got 5 points now this quarter. With some arc, the putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard? Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the 4th, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Thomas is out there with Junior. Then there's Toppin. And there's Rashawn Holmes. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York moving the ball around. And yes, it's good.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been past mark on this shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Levine kicks to White. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that time. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Thomas. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. White the pass to DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Holmes, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bulls trail by 7. It's White on the wing. And the rejection by Holmes. Quickly. Here's Toppin. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Toppin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. White missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's the pass to Holmes. Parrott for three. Rebound collected by Levine.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Barrett finds Griffin. Can't connect from short range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
An emphatic LU jam.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And Bill brings it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. He's committed way too many fouls. He's allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Levine, Toppin with the steal. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Levine. They get the rebound. Good on the shot. Holmes got 4 this quarter.
And the D getting outwork there on the football. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee! Kobe White on the attack. That's a big bucket for his squad.
Quickly, by Levine, they double team Griffin. Inside, and he makes good on the way. Griffin's got 38 points.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
But they get it back. Tries again. Knicks with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And that one is good. Griffin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
That free throw good from Griffin.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the inside. And Vucevic kicks to Clark. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Griffin, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Chicago. A free throw drops for Griffin. Both shots good from the stripe. Clark outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Having momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Do you have a ratings goal at the end of the season?
I feel like that I can get into maybe to the 80s this year, maybe 90s that year after that. But my goal is just to keep steadily building. I think I was at a 76. I think that's what I'm at. So get that to 80 and then bump it up and keep going from there.
And now that you're going to be in the game, are you going to play with your player?
Oh yeah, that's all they always. My boy Bernardo, that's all he talks about. Bro, you're about to be in 2K2022. Like, oh my God, you're about to boom.
Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talent and analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Light and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Ferguson, and it's DeRozan, and at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then it's Junior. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And so off the tip, it's New York. And here's Griffin. Pass to Toppin. He kicks it to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, Toppin. Three-pointer. Kept alive by New York. Holmes trying to free himself up. And the shot is long.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
DeRozan on the wing. Barrett covering. Outside DeRozan. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the post.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And here are the Bulls now. The Knicks making the shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offense.
Now here's White. And Griffin sends it back. And Griffin slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Griffin against White. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Barrett pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now, here's Satoransky. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Junior. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Lowry kicks to Toppin. Passes to Knox. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. New York moving the ball around. Here's Toppin. Just 4 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Knox. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yes, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Knicks making a change here. Clark's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bullock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Griffin goes in, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Hughes in at the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 13 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Bulls was huge. He scored 45 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the court.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Griffin with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. White the pass to DeRozan. Back to White. The dish to DeRozan. Looking to end the run. Goes back up. Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Bean passes to Vucevic. On the wing, Hughes. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Hughes got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Levine inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's DeRozan. The 18-footer is right on the mark. DeRozan's got 6.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Ferguson. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunity.
And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks good. Nice. You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless dunks.
Barrett, no good. The Bulls shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And Griffin scored. The assist by Barrett. 34 points for Junior.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Levine kicks to White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Holmes. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Levine, here we go. Ferguson for 3. That one, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Griffin draws the double. And there's the pass to Barrett. White against Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Counter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. For Barrett. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about not set? Instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
It's good.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. for the Bulls. Hughes is checked. The Bulls have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Knox, guarded by Bradley. Bulls have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. For Chicago, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First free throw is good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And Griffin slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And bringing that postseason intensity so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Pass to Barrett. Over to Rosen. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got his second basket.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
And so it's New York out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Clark. Also Zach LaVine out there. Vucevic is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's E in at the point guard position. No one covering.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Here's LaVine. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Offensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Bean passes to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. Bean passes to Satoransky. Shot clock at 5. He kicks to Satoransky. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. Bell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Griffin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Griffin's got 40 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
He dishes to LaVine, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing. Catching
up on the changes for Chicago. Makura's checked in, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Satoransky. Here's Makura. And again, no good by Chicago.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The free throw drops for Griffin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Toppin, he's checked in for a shot hole. Good on both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here is Forbes, defended by Griffin. Forbes, the pass to E. Pass to Clark. Vucevic against Bell. To stop the drought. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. For Chicago, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Makura, the pass to Forbes. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's good from Forbes. Both free throws good from Forbes. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the basket by Knox.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Forbes. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Griffin passes to Ross. Kicks to Griffin. Griffin inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 46 points.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The pass to Makura. He feeds it to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Toppin, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Bullock with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good. Bullock. Now he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Bulls. He's checked in. And so Bullock nails both of them. And the Knicks with possession. A beautiful reverse layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
24 seconds left in the game. Vucevic down low. Defended by Griffin, and the layup is good.
Hook It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Here's Eve. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinal. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Olman, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but, you know, a lot of people talk trash to me on the mic.
You want to stay incognito?
Yeah, I want to stay just for a little bit, at least.
You might be able to get an NBA logo above your head. How do you feel about that?
That's big time. I need that. I definitely need that.
Some people don't want it because it draws too much attention to themselves.
I'm good. I need it.
How's your summer league experience been this far?
It's been great. It's a great environment. Love the fans out here, and I love it a lot.
Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Rashawn Holmes out there with Toppin. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Junior. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. DeRozan out there with Ferguson. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. White the pass to Vucevic. Ferguson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Toppin good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. A shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Teardrop shot, and it's laid in by Barrett.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Outside, Levine. They grab their own miss. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Here's Griffin. New York moving it around.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Levine wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence. And Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. White against Griffin. This one for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Barrett.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Griffin against White. The pass to DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Griffin passes to Holt. 18 that time from Vucevic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Levine kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Holt. Quickly. Bean with the rebound. Chicago leading. Out to White. Great look, but off the mark.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
They now take the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So New York going with almost an entire new group. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Bullock. Toppin with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. .19 left here in the first quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Satoransky. Here's Bullock. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. In the corner, Knox with it. Cover. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Satoransky. For 3, Bullock. To stop the run, and it's Bradley getting it to go.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now here is Lowry. He's guarded by Bullock.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Sadaransky looking around. That's a two from Ferguson. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out front, up by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And New York, looking at who they got, Knox out there with Clark. Then there's Bell. Then there's Lowry.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Bullock passes to Bradley. The pass to Sadaransky. He kicks it to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Releases. Over to the left wing. Ferguson for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Lowry. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
If you allow Kyle Lowry a head of steam, it is very difficult to stay in front of him. No stopping him on that drive.
Pass to Sadaransky. Dish now to Bradley. On the wing here. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Now Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A 3. Here's Bradley. And at last, they get one to fall.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bulls, was tremendous. He scored 48 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Outside DeRozan. Back to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Chicago calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. outside DeRozan. White trying to get open. And it's DeRozan missing. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Bulls trail by 4. White looking around. He feeds it to Vucevic. 2 points. That one goes. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. White, left side. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Levine dishes to White. Gonna go that time. So New York will take it the other way. Toppin kicks to Griffin. And it's out of bounds. And we'll say last touch by Griffin. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Chicago making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Thomas is checked in. Here's DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
A determined scorer down low. We know this about DeMar DeRozan. He is always looking to put pressure on the defense.
Barrett for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's White. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Junior really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Ferguson out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Quickly, guarded by Levine, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White passes it to Levine. Drops in the layup for 2. Levine's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity. Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. This game is all even. DeRozan's got 6.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Right there by Barrett. Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Bell is checked in for Toppin. Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Griffin goes in, and Griffin slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Griffin's shot is off.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
White finds DeRozan. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Barrett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Lowry. Back to Griffin. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 16 points for Junior.
Now, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer. And Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Satoransky, the pass to Brent. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Ferguson kicks to Satoransky. To the middle. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bradley.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So Kevin Knox, the 9th pick back in the 2018 draft. What an outstanding year he had at Kentucky before deciding to come to the NBA.
And the Knicks making a change here. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Hughes, the pass to Satoransky. Pass to Hughes. 5 on the clock. The feed now to Bradley. And they pick up 2. Bradley's got 8 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Right on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 5.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
The pass to Satoransky. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. .109 left to play in the third. Feeds it to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Satoransky. On the high post. Again, Chicago. The Knicks leading by 3. Inside. Griffin kicks to Bell. New York moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Toppin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw good from Griffin. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Griffin hits them both. There's 39 seconds left in the third. This is it to Bullock. To the inside. Ferguson. And he dumps it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Griffin, here we go. That one goes in. Griffin's got 20 points.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little
lead by 3 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And New York, looking at who they got.
One thing we know about Lamar is this guy is a determined scorer. He's got to be quick first. He can finish through contact. This is old hat for this guy.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the middle. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Bulls trail by 3. Pass to DeRozan. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's White. Nice D from Griffin. And so Griffin will bring it up for New York. Quickly. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Chicago calls timeout. Ferguson's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Reggie Bullock. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. We're going to have to if they can slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Vucevic missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It'll go, and New York leads cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And he gets it to go.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Tony Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Back to Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Griffin hits them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. He gets that one.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly, that's for White.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, the Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
That one drops for him. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. The free throw drops for Griffin.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
White against Griffin. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
The Knicks leading by 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Griffin's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Barrett the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Griffin slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Levine can't hit. So it's New York picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olson, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
We have some more 2K fun coming at you on September 10th because we will be in NBA 2K22. Until then, follow us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV, and make sure you send us those highlights using the hashtag 2KTVWow and enjoy the game.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Toppin is out there with Barrett. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Junior. And for Chicago, Knight and Levine team up in the backcourt. Ferguson out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Outside DeRozan. Back to White. Tries from 16. Knicks with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. Coming to this one after losing on Sunday.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
Back to Griffin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's DeRozan. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's Levine, and the shot goes down.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Barrett. Quickly, held by Levine. Back to Barrett. Pocket 6. Holmes passes to Griffin. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Griffin slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The Pie to stop the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Barrett. Down low. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine dishes to DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So both teams. Gets to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Vucevic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Hughes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Right, the pass to Hughes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 5. And Bell kicks to Griffin. Shoots over DeRozan. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Bell. 12 points for Junior.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's White missing. The Knicks have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Griffin draws the double. Levine with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And Levine plays defense really with a chip on his shoulder. He's heard all the critics who get on him about his D, and he wants to prove them wrong.
Pass to Griffin. To the paint. Quickly, Holmes trying to free himself up. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's White. The shot misses. And New York the other way now. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing against the Bulls was huge. He finished with 47 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we are...
There's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will say, Chicago making a switch here. Medley's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Passes it to Levine. Out to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Vucevic. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Griffin. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Levine. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Griffin's shot is off. Now Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. DeRozan passes to White. Outside Brent. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Levine. Griffin against White. And Griffin scores. The assist by Toppin. 16 points for Junior. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Rashawn Holmes out there with Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Junior. Now White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's Levine, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
And he sinks the second. The Knicks with the lead. Taken away. White with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ferguson. 5 points in the game. The pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Holmes. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Here's DeRozan, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight. And Barrett gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
White looking around. Pass to Levine. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Basketball here in and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Passes to Knox. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. Bulls trail by 8. And here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lost to Bell. Oh, that's blocked. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Now, here's Satoransky. D right on him. 59 seconds left to play here in the third.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. Clark, he's checked in for the Knicks. On the wing, LaVine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's tipped. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's the pass to Ferguson. Pass to Hughes. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Bradley is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3.
How about the focus with which he's crashing the backcourt right now? Some hard-earned second chances.
New York moving it around. And then Griffin with the dunk.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Kicks it to Vucevic. Outside, White. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
To the right side. Down low. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Bulls trail by 8. High post Vucevic. It's Bradley on the wing. And White kicks to Bradley. 6 to shoot. There's LaVine. That shot off the mark. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Barrett the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got them going, guys.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. White dishes to Levine. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that great athleticism and body control. Reasons why Levine is just so dangerous inside.
Ferguson's check in for Chicago. The Knicks leading by 9. Barrett the pass to Griffin. Takes it off the glass. 30 points for Junior.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point lane. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Griffin draws the double. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight.
If Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Griffin against White. Pass to Ferguson. Outside DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. New York leading by 11. It's stolen by Vucevic. White with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Takes a three. White, good. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And unpredictability is really one of White's strongest traits, including when pulling up on a dime. Nice. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
White, he'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And that one, good. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Good on the first, and that reversed the lead to double digits. Bradley's check in for Vucevic. Griffin hits them both. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Toppin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Toppin's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. Here's White. It's good.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot. And guys, just really impressed. They
was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. Off the inbound pass, White, good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yes, that goes in.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Toppin passes to Griffin, and it's blocked by Bradley.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Ferguson misses. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
White against Griffin. Lets it go from deep. And it's White missing. The steal. Right side to Rosen. And the Bulls with another miss. And so the New York Knicks have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinal. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, I live my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, I live my business. fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Anything for a dub. Had the highest confidence, man. Everyone was a scrub compared to me and Drake. We was the hottest in the city. They stopped sneakers up and went to war for college recognition. Facts. Drake was my shooter. I'm past first at my feet. I use that same mentality, brought it to the streets. Do anything to see my get ahead. Life's a gamble, bet on black and make sure that you tread softly. Food dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. It's therapeutic, I had to use it to calm my soul. It was my it kept control, got me. Every time I used it, it took my soul. Food dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Now I'm doing music, I really do this shit, hear my flow. Went from breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking like that every show. I used to hoop dream of being the lead, dream of them setting my name, hunting for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the team, I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, I live my business. That's a switch.